As you know, Mamahuhu came to a close with Scarlett, Shanghai and me, and since then life has changed for all of us, as it has a habit of doing. Nowadays, most of us are living in different parts of the world, and as the creator of Mamahuhu, I initially just let this channel be. But I always missed engaging with you all. A few months ago, I gave you a little life update and asked if you would be interested in seeing what comes next. The vast majority of you were incredibly supportive and even pointed out how your lives look very different than before, and that we could continue this journey together. So, to do just that, I've thought about it and decided to rebrand this channel Mythic Picnic. Mythic Picnic is now my production company where I'm developing new projects with the hopes of creating feature films and TV shows down the road. It won't erase Mamahuhu, rather it will house it as a legacy project within our new home. What does this mean for content on this channel? Well, I can't say for certain, but here's my ideal vision. Currently, we have 6 separate projects on this company's slate, 6 different stories that we are developing and trying to generate interest in. When one of these projects starts to take off, I want to share the process with you, from pre-production to final release. I want to share things with you exclusively, have your input, and perhaps find ways to make smaller stories or sketches exclusively for this channel. Podcasts will still come out whenever I'm lucky enough to be in the same town as Mamahuhu royalty, or with new contributors on upcoming projects. I think podcasts are a great way to give insight into how things came to be and to catch up with the lives of the people we work with. What is Mythic Picnic working on? There are times where I strategically can't talk about something too early, but I will tell you about 3 projects. The first is a feature film called Thoughtless. It's a romantic comedy lo-fi sci-fi set in a world where the majority of the population are telepathic. It's a funny, absurd and touching story with all the hallmarks a Mamahuhu fan would appreciate. Next, Midgies, a horror comedy sparked by a tweet that made national headlines. Picture Scottish Jaws with a lot of humour and very much inspired by Korean cinema. Getting these films off the ground is a learning process. It's a journey of finding the right people to come on board and getting the scripts out there until they eventually land on the table of someone who can financially make them happen. As a YouTube filmmaker at heart, I'm always looking for alternative routes and side doors to making things happen. That's why we shot test scenes for Thoughtless to help demonstrate how our telepathic world works. One scene shows the interaction between a telepath and a minority non-telepath.
I can't hear you.
And the other is a psychic argument between a soon-to-be breaking up couple.
Just give me a chance, please. Okay.
In a similar fashion, I am taking the biggest leap of faith in my career in producing a concept trailer for Midgies. The goal is to drum up enough hype that the film gets greenlit. The trailer aims to be a solid showcase for the writing, the production quality, humor, horror, and the overall tone that we're going for. We intend to debut the trailer on this channel when it's ready, so look out for that soon. The final project that I can talk about, or maybe I shouldn't, but I will, is called Fluent. It's a sitcom that takes everything we learned from making Mamahuhu over the years and distills it into a workplace comedy set in an English language centre, featuring a cast of international characters, all with their own goals in life, none of which include being a great English teacher.
But not forever, just until you find yourself, or, the visa runs out.
This is a show that I believe could be huge, that I know you would love, and I promise to do everything I can to make it a reality. So these are just some of the things we're working on, and with your support, I believe we can stand out above the noise. Every share, like, and comment you leave helps drive the message that there's an audience out there for the things that we want to make. Seriously, even writing in the comments which projects that you're most excited about and why will go a long way. And hey, if you have a rich uncle or auntie that works at Netflix, send them our way. We'd love to talk. All of this is to say, I don't pretend to have the answers, but rebranding the channel feels like the right next step to continue moving forward. It's not even the first time we changed this channel's name. Remember when it was called Monkey Kings? Seriously, I appreciate you all, and I truly hope you stick around for this next part of the journey. Don't leave. The future is a mystery, but I'm excited to have you all along for the ride. Welcome to Mythic Picnic.